Hello there, Libra. My name's Frankie, and I'm coming to you from spirits-healing-readings.com. And I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. And I've been doing readings for 27 years now. And what I've done for us, this reading's for Libra for the month of November 2016. And I've pulled 4 cards. I'm going to use the bottom card for the overall view of the month. Then we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully clarify the situation. And I'm not an astrologer, so for this month, um, I've looked up the astrology for you, and everything's in your second house, and that's your money house. Everything but real estate. It has to do with all your financial matters, economic interests, gifts, bonuses, profits, your your personal things, your personal belongings, and your personal money. And because I'm an empath, when you hear me say I mean everybody out there now is Libra, including me, and you're all named Frankie. It's a speech pattern. And I have a few words for us before I started the reading, and it actually looks like a really good month. But I'm hearing um, surrender, release, and that causes transformation. And we have some really good cards here. Now, we're all individual Libras, and this is a general reading, so it's going to hit us in different portions of our lives. And our first card on the bottom of the deck here, it was the Hierophant, and that is an organization. That's what it means to me. So it'll be some kind of philosophical, maybe it's a club we belong to, maybe it's a religious institution that we belong to. It's something that has a set of rules and order behind it. And if it, or it's something that I admire, or a tradition that I'm stepping into that I admire, or maybe a partner of mine is going to have to deal with, but it has a traditional factor around everything. And it feels like it's really important for the month because we have a lot of really good cards, and even the one card that looks like a little shaky is actually really good within this situation. I think this is going to be all about an individual circumstance that we are going through. So if this Hierophant, maybe we're going to church to get married and we have to fit in. It's the overall thing for the month. Perhaps we're starting a new type of enterprise or a career path where we have to adhere to a certain set of rules or whatever to fit in. Um, but the very first card, it's something along those lines. If it's having to do with our personal wealth, maybe we are getting married and we're combining assets together. It's something to do along that line, so maybe we have to give up something to get something more, but they're going to say, what they're saying is kind of like make everything more attractive at this time. That's what they're saying, like emotionally, physically, however it's going to hit. Because our first card here is the King of Cups. Now, if this is a person, doesn't necessarily have to be a male. It can be a female because this is a general reading. But the King of Cups is someone who is very emotionally stable, sound, secure. It would be, if it was a person, it would be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Someone that was very predisposed to us. So if it was a marriage, maybe this King of Cups would be someone that's slightly older than me that I'm going to get married to. Or if it's a business, let's say this is in career, this King of Cups could be someone that's predisposed to me that is very good counsel, wise, loyal advice. Either way, with this King of Cups, if I'm marrying him or if he's a new relationship, right? He is someone who's totally honest, loyal, trustworthy, true, stands his own ground. This king is not the like fighter king. He's the emotionally stable, I'll help you out type of king. You can always trust the information that we're being given if it's coming through this king. Okay? Because our next thing here, and like I said, this is around our economic interest too. So if there's any kind of, like a private or career endeavor, or he would be good for, let's say we're going to get a new job too. Maybe this is our new boss, at the job. He's good for placement in a career endeavor or anything that that it's in the second house of money. This has to do with it. It might be a new job, a new promotion, someone who is favorable towards us, whether it's a marriage proposition because of this Hierophant, or if it's an organization we want to belong to, or if it's someone we're asking questions of that might be predisposed to serve us or help us in some kind of private enterprise. Because our next card is also a cup card, and it's a 10 of cups, and that's like the completion card. This is total security. It doesn't necessarily always mean financial security, but it means security within my home, within my personal relationships, uh, um, in my emotional relationships. So we have two really good cards that are showing us like abundance and people that can help us basically. So if it's a career, this King of Cups obviously could be pretty influential and bring us towards this 10 of Cups, which is stability all the way around. And a 10 is a fresh start, a new beginning, and this could be, depending on which Libra we are, this could be a new emotional beginning, but always with remembering we have this Hierophant. So there's a set of rules we really need to come under for this month. So what they're saying is, what they're saying with these two cup cards, don't overlook any opportunity for financial gain, whether it's being through my career, my entrepreneurship, whether it's being if my marriage, like that I move forward with these things in a logical, well balanced emotional manner. That's what they're saying. So keep your strength there, Libra. This is going to be it, because they're saying certain things are probably going to be released, right, in order to transform into this next step. So don't do anything impractical or waste financial flow during this time. And it's a really good time if I was in a private enterprise that I was moving forward. If it has to do with my career or entrepreneurship, I'd take that jump and that leap, because our next card is the King of Swords. And most people equate the King of Swords with Libra. So this can be us in our own stance. However, this is coming out. This King of Swords is one smart dude. Really. He thinks on his feet. He could be like a researcher or a lawyer or something like that. It's somebody that has the answers. And if it is us, we have those thoughts flying, and we have the strength, because this is a sword card and it's a thought card. And this king's ready for battle. So we have the strength to be able to push through. And even though they're giving us the word surrender, I don't believe it's that type of like wave the white flag. I believe we're going to have the answers that are relevant to any given situation we're in. So if this is someone that's around us, a person, it can be male or female, right? Um, if it's someone that's around us, this person knows their stuff. They can think on their feet, they have their answers right there for us. If there's anything we need to know, go to this guy. He's really emotionally stable. He can give us the answer like really fast. And if it is us, go within, because sometimes when this King of Swords pops up like this, it could be us, ourselves. I'm on the edge of a spiritual breakthrough that I'm about to be ready to speak. So if it's coming at us in that way, go for it. Because our next card here, there is the Nine of Wands. I don't know if you can see that. Probably I can get the glare off. But in the normal deck, this is, like I said, this is my first deck of cards for myself I've ever bought in my entire life. And I was loving it because it has pretty colors on it. But this normal deck, this guy's standing there with these 9 wands around him, and he has a bandage on his head. Well, if you'll notice, in this deck, he has a helmet on, so maybe those wands didn't hit him in the head. But this is somebody who produces through their own effort. They stand up through anything. It's like the end, the culmination of the battle I went through, and I've won. And remember, we have a 10 here. 9 is the end, the 10's the beginning. So it's good emotion, everything, the Wands card. Maybe I fought, maybe I did this by sheer force of will. But now, even if I look at this card in a love relationship, right, I would think this was hard won, and I'm finally getting to the other side of the battle because I got this 10 of Cups in here. So it was worth my effort. This is someone who's determined and stands up for their self and makes it through. They have the strength above all. So whatever it is that we're dealing with, because we're all individuals, they're telling us, because it is a money house, we got this 10 of Cups and the Hierophant telling us to don't waste it. Don't waste this energy, this effort, right? Because we are moving forward in some manner. So if there's something not so good with this 9 of Wands, know we fought it, right? We came through it. Now we can surrender into the good thing with this King of Cups here, and we had the right thoughts. We kept moving forward, right? The King of Swords, we fit in. Maybe somebody else we know has to fit in an organizational structure. Maybe we're helping them throughout this month, but we know we've won it, right? Now we can release it and move forward into the good stuff, towards the abundance, towards that flow. So don't overlook opportunities, Libra, this month for our gain. We don't want to overlook anything that could help us move forward. Want to be a little bit flexible. We don't want to spend money unwisely, right? Or on an unworthy cause. I don't believe we will, because we have these two king figures here, male or female, that can be helpful to us if they're not like a certain portion of ourselves. So we're bringing things forward. If it's for ourselves, we'll give it a push, a push forward, because we have the right ideas, the right thoughts around it, and they're very clear. With this King of Swords, it's very clear, concise thoughts. So don't do, God, it's a good month. Don't do it. We have the strength. We fought through it. It's like right now is the time this month for our open door, okay? they're saying just curb it a little bit, right? And we get that transformation. Just curb it a little bit and we'll get the transformation. This looks like a really interesting, whether it's relationship wise or it's career wise. It's kind of like, wow, in my whole life, that thing, maybe even these two kings are new friends that are going to come into my life to help me get that stable emotional flow, that are very helpful, and maybe they come from a different type of organizational backup or a different set of principles that can help us move forward. Well, it's going to be good no matter what. They gave us joy. That's what they gave us at the end result. So, you know, if we're looking for financial recognition or fame or something, it's a money house. That might be, this is really excellent, because what it says is joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. And that's basically what they're showing us, because we've got the lessons under our belt. We fought the battle, right? It says, joy springs from appreciating the gift within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at the highest possible level. And I believe that's what they're talking about here. It's pretty, looks like it's going to be pretty exciting, you know, because they're telling us to surrender and release, because but that fits right with this battle here. And then, you know, move forward, because it transforms from that. Let's see what the alternative meanings are. It said you drew this card as a reminder that your power comes from staying centered in the feeling of joy. Ask your angels for guidance about any changes you can make to bring more joy into your lives and into your life and the life of others. If you're feeling trapped or victimized in any way, the angels can ease your burden. A joyful outlook brings the freedom you desire, while your responsibilities are simultaneously met. I think that's what they're talking about here. We're going to move through it like with this set of social orders and people that can help us, or like I said, if it's a love relationship, it's the right one and we have the right thoughts about it, or the strength that brought it to where it is right now, this sense of stability. And it says the additional meanings are release or heal any parts of your life that aren't joyful. Whoops. Guessing this part wasn't. This 9 of Wands here. The answer to your question involves choosing the route that brings you the most joy. Release fears while manifesting, and instead focus on the feeling of joy as if your desire is already a reality. I've got to tell you, Libra, even, you know, if we're in the middle of a choice, you know, with these 2 king cards here, make the choice that makes you happy. Make the choice that fills our heart. That's the way they're talking. And I believe they mean it for a reason. Well, Libra, that's our reading for November, and I want to thank all of you for all the time you spend with me every month. And if you want to know more about me, the information is on the website, and that's down below the screen. Or if you want to set an appointment with me, everything is there for to set an appointment. All the information's on the website. And I want to thank you before I leave for all of your likes and your shares and your subscribes and your comments. I really appreciate them. And I want to thank everybody that I've met through doing these videos, doing readings for you. It's been an honor to serve you, and really for all the people I've met through the 27 years, it's really been an honor and it's a pleasure. And I want to tell you that I forgot at the beginning of the video, my husband has a new website. It's called megatoysplace.com. So run over there and buy all your Christmas toys. Alrighty? Well, Libra, hopefully I will see you next month. Bye bye.